Hi guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Whether you're new or returning, it means the world. I really appreciate you tuning in to the channel, guys. So, can we have a spread for the collective? And we'll see what it is we're going to be focusing your reading in on today. We have two. I want to pick this one. I don't know why. It looks a bit darker. They're probably exactly the same. No, this one. My printer ink must have been running out. I don't want this one. Spiritual path. Right, okay. So we're going to be looking at your energy, your current path, and your potential today. So let's have a mooch. If I can get this in here. There we go. Right, so we're using the Sufi Tarot to pull the energies for this reading. So spiritual path for the collective. Show me the collective's current energy, their current path, and their potential, please, Spirit. Okay, so your current energy. Ooh, High Priestess in a spiritual path reading. This is beautiful. You're like tuned in. Your third eye is on fire. Your crown chakra is open, because what people tend to forget with like High Priestess energy is your third eye is what you receive, you know, the messages through. But I suppose it's your crown chakra that helps you to decode those messages, understand those messages, make sense of those messages. So they both work in harmony. So your higher chakras are very open, very clear. I don't see any blockages in terms of your energy and the spiritual path that you're on. We may clarify that in a bit if we need to. Show me the collective's current path. Oh, I can see judgment, awakening. Oh my God. I can't get the card. Here we go. Judgment. We have the butterfly. Oh, you know what? I'm getting so many synchronicities. Card number 2, High Priestess. Card number 20, Judgment. So you're currently on path to awakening. I was saying in a few readings back, you could be going through like a spiritual awakening here. Right. Show me the energy of the collective's potential on this spiritual path. Oh my good God. They literally flew out with such force. So I don't know if you're a force to be reckoned with. We've got the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, force to be reckoned with, like a powerhouse. They literally, shut out. Wow. Temperance, the Chariot, no way. The Star and the World. Every single one of these damn cards is a major arcana. I've got chills. I've got chills. This, wow. It says, I'm like, this is such a spiritual reading, and I'm looking at it and it says, wow, it does say spiritual path, Simone. Like, what else did you expect? But wow. Your potential, for those who this is resonating with, those who I just said, like, your third eye is on fire, you're receiving, you're allowing yourself, you know, to receive downloads. You're clearing out, let's say, I don't know, because as I was saying, your crown and your third eye, they're your higher chakras. Your higher chakras, but there's got to be something about your lower chakras where you're grounded in reality for you to make the best use of having like open upper chakras. Because if your third eye and your crown are open but you're ungrounded, you're just going to flow off. Do you know what I mean? You're going to live your world in the 5D in this constant state of dreaminess and not connected to your physical body or this physical reality. But I'm not feeling that energy from whoever I'm talking to. This is someone who's very aligned, very, very aligned. Like I say, their base chakras, even if it's just your root, and let's say there may be a little bit of the in-between ones that need unblocking or sorting out or aligning or whatever, I don't know. But this is someone's top and bottom that are very aligned. Receiving messages, understanding things like on a deeper level. Like, I don't know, this is too deep for me. Right, current path. You're in a process of awakening, as we were saying. This is judgment. I don't know if you're taking responsibility for your transformation. we've got like all these mummies like sat down, and it's given me like that woman's playing the flute and she's like raising the dead or waking the dead. So I don't know, coming out next to the high priestess, if you're a medium, a channel, you actually speak, communicate, receive messages from people that have passed over or something like that. I don't know. But this could be part of your purpose, part of your spiritual path or your calling. If, let's say, you're tuned in, like spiritually speaking, to your third eye, but you're not a medium or you're not a channel, maybe this is, because this is your current path, this is maybe what you're working towards or you're identifying as part of your purpose. Some of you may be heeding a call, maybe being called spiritually, and a lot of you are, because we've got flipping Earth Angel Temperance is the first card out in terms of your potential. This is like balancing, healing, going through a lot of shit, but coming out the other end, like exactly where you need to be, exactly where you need to be. So this is divine timing. So this is not like rushing the process. This is you having moderation and balance and just dipping your toe in. That's what I mean about, I feel someone's feet are very well planted on the ground whilst their crown and their third eye are open. I mean, someone's not getting carried away. They're not getting swept off or swept up, but they're very much receiving something from like the heavens, the 5D, other dimensions, but their feet are very firmly planted on the ground. This is someone balanced and healed, that has found their own internal equilibrium, their own internal balance, especially coming out with the star underneath like this. This is someone that is walking on path, or you're going to be. This is your potential. This is someone following or heeding that call. That's what I was just saying in this one. Someone's truly heeding the spiritual call here. The yearning or the calling of their soul. Someone's listening to that and someone's following it. The fact that we don't see any faces in these cards, we just see like the back of this figure, like, you know, walking into the distance. So, I mean, this is either a powerful calling, the way the force that these cards flew out, or you are a force to be reckoned with. I don't know if this is going to require you to leave people behind. The fact that I can only see the back of this person. You may need to leave people behind to walk a spiritual path. Because the star is all about your path. Being on the right path. But it's a spiritual one. It's healing. It's receiving that guidance that's moving someone forward. And with the bottom of the deck, this is something to do. Wow. This is something to do with work, what you're going to do for work. So this potential, it could be a spiritual business. As I said, being a medium, being a clear and like concise and open channel on behalf of spirit or your ancestors here, helping other people awaken. This could all be, you know, part of what your path or your potential is. I don't know. And then we've got the Chariot. So again, as we were talking about here, that balance, that harmony of the upper and the lower chakras. Here we've got the balance and harmony of masculine and feminine, your higher self, your lower self, your shadow. Everything's being incorporated here. Everything is being incorporated. So if you're not quite in this point of place of healing or equilibrium, this is where the work is. This is what needs to be done. Is finding balance within yourself and integrating all aspects of who you are in terms of like how you're showing up. The more healed you are, the more balanced you are, the more I feel this path is going to be kind of illuminated to you, like this big flashing beacon of light on the horizon. You're not going to be able to miss it. If you're balanced though, if you're balanced. And then we've got the World. And I'm just looking at this. We've got 7, 14, 21. Multiples of 3 and 7. 7, 14, 21. As I was saying about like just seeing the backs of the two figures in this card, you may have to walk away from people, places, things. It could be walking away from an old job. We've got 8 of coins here. So that could be work. You may be walking away from an old job or an old career path or something that you used to do, a version of yourself that you used to be. It could be walking away from actual people to follow your path or to fulfill your potential in some way. But we've got the World here, and that's learning your lessons. It's closing out cycles, but it's also freedom. And look at the fact that it's underneath, like, The Chariot. That guy looks so free, riding the back of these horses. So there's something about closing out a cycle that is going to see you free. Free from what was. Free from, I don't know, what you've been through. Free from anybody else's expectations or anybody else's definition of what your potential should be. This person is truly happy, truly purposefully moving forward, and like zero fucks are being given. Like absolutely zero fucks are being given. But again, this is success. It's the end of a cycle, lessons learned. It definitely could speak about travel with the fact that we've got on this beach here. And then we've got this person literally, the Chariot can sometimes be denoted as like a car or a vehicle, but it I'm stuttering. It kind of signals like more forward movement. You could be going somewhere. We've got this map in the background here. So this could be you traveling. I don't know, the world. Literally, this is the world card. So your potential could be like global. It could be international. It could see you crossing oceans or waters. But the potential, that's what I mean. It feels so big. It's the strangest thing. It feels so big. Your potential feels huge. And that's, I suppose, what potential is. Potential is limitless. It's giving me full energy. I'm surprised that that's not here. But that's what it's giving me. Unlimited potential. This could be so big, so huge, so far-reaching, if you know what I mean. But it all stems from this really balanced energy. And we start with the 2 of the High Priestess. And like I said, these 2s are an energy of balance. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't feel I need to throw a single card down. If you're walking a spiritual path, you are literally on fire right now. Your current energy is one of either heeding the call or you're being woken up to the spiritual path that you're walking, the potential that it has for you. It's absolutely, it's beautiful. I'm just going to literally pull some advice and guidance because we've got, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. So this is something destined for somebody. Something destined. And I feel that you've aligned with your destiny. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. You've aligned with your destiny here. Or you will be. Right, okay. Any advice and guidance for anyone resonating with this reading? Fear. No way. This was in one of the readings. Right, give me another. I realise that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Why is fear here? Friendship. Right, okay. I don't know, but I said I had a feeling some of you might be having to turn your back or walk away. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Let me see what these are, because these don't seem to match this energy up here. So I don't know if this is you having an understanding, like when you're walking away whilst you're fulfilling your potential. I don't know, something about there may be fear from friends or people that, like I say, that you're walking away from. I don't know how it's going to work. Let me see. They're both F's as well. Fear and friendship. Let's see. Right, we've got fear. And let's find friendship. Oh my gosh, this book is so new. There we go. Fear states, the outcome of all choices in life is determined by 2 emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made out of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult. Acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. And that's what I mean. I don't know if you're balancing out fear and forward motion, or once you have overcome any fears that you have about accepting this call, stepping on this new path, closing out an old cycle, because the universe is strongly, strongly, strongly calling someone here. And like I said, even the way that these cards have come out, it's made me a little bit scared, like, wow, no, this is big. Like, this feels big. So I don't know if someone is kind of feeling that and thinking, no, this is big, or my potential is huge, it's massive, and that is kind of kicking up fear a little bit. Right, okay. It says, when fear rears its ugly head, it really is an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. And I saw doubt at the bottom of the deck. Turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lessons are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. Right, okay. And then we've got friendship. So I don't know if... Let me just read it. It says, all humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be found in the most exciting and beautiful experiences on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons, and these lessons are done. So if you've had to, that's what I mean, I don't know if you've got like people that have doubted you, or people that have, I don't know, like stoked the fear and made you sort of question, like, is this right? Can I trust my imagination, my intuition? I don't know. Right, it says, together you will teach each other various lessons of heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. That's what I mean. And didn't I say that this path is going to be illuminated even more brightly the more that you balance and harmonize your own energy and aspects of yourself? So there could be someone working against you, like I say, that's sort of sprinkling in fear and doubt, that's making you doubt the path that is being so brightly illuminated. So just be mindful. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. But I think you're also waking up to, whether it's a soul family, a soul tribe, because this is a spiritual path. So you walking this path is going to put you in place where, that's it, your path is going to be highlighted by those that you're connecting with. It's not going to be full of fear and doubt and are you sure, and you can't do this, and no. So this very well could be speaking about like soul family and soul tribe that you meet as a consequence of walking this spiritual path. I don't know, but I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.